Okay, so this is going to be another Go tutorial. This time we're going to be doing basic HTTP server that can serve static files. So I'm here in an empty folder in Visual Studio Code, which you should have set up already. And I'm going to come up here and make a new file called main.go. First thing you always want to do is declare the package, so package main in this case, and then type out our main function. So that we have the main function there. Going to type out. So first we want to get a handle for the directory that we're going to be serving static files from. So we're going to create a variable for the file system, and I'm just going to call it fs for short. So type out fs, and then we can do colon equals. And what that does is it initializes and sets the variable at the same time. Instead of, in most languages, you would type out, the type of the object or var or something similar. In Go, there's this shorthand with the colon equals. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to use the HTTP package. So type out that, hit enter, and then .file server. And then we're going to use the HTTP package again to open up the directory. So http.dir here. Okay, and then we just give it the name of the folder that we want to share. So we're going to do static. And this is an error just because we haven't used the variable yet. So now that we know what folder we're going to use, let's just go ahead and create that. And then we'll add something in there later just so we can test it out. But now that we have this directory ready to go, this file server, we want to assign it to a route so that it can be accessed from the web somewhere. So to do that, we'll type http.handle. Oh, if I can type. There we go. Okay, and then we will declare what route the static file request will be handled on. And for now, we can just do the root, and then we're going to do http.strip prefix. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Let's just do fs, and then we can do http.listen and serve, and then we give it a port. So I'll just do 80. You may have to choose a different port depending on your operating system, because sometimes 80 requires additional privileges. And so I'm going to do that, and then this is an option for a handler, and we may get into those at some point, but for now we'll just leave this nil, which is null in Golang. And let's actually go ahead and do this error and then colon equals here so that we can check if there is an error while trying to bind to this port. Because if we don't do this, it'll just silently fail and the program will exit immediately. So yeah, let's check. If error does not equal nil, we will do log.fatal. Actually, let's do fatal f, and then we'll do error starting HTTP server, and then we can do %sign v, and that kind of that'll template the string so we can pass in our error. So if there are any errors trying to listen on this port, they'll be logged out to the console, which will save you some headache. There's been times where I couldn't get the web server to run, and it took me a minute to figure out that it was this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and make things a little easier. So yeah, so we cleared our file server, we gave it a route, and we started listening, and if there's any errors doing that, they'll be logged out here. So all this is going to do is serve files from port 80. So now let's just find a file to put on here. I can just do pictures or something. Just do copy this guy, paste it in here. Okay, maybe I'll have to open it in Finder first. Okay, beautiful. And then we'll rename it so we can actually type out this path. So we can just do pic.jpg. So whatever file you put in here, keep track of that name because that's how we're actually going to access it. Now we'll open up our terminal in this folder that we've created, and we will do go run main.go. So we didn't get any errors. Our server is successfully listening on port 80. So now I'm going to take a browser window right here, drag that over. We'll do localhost 80. And then this is being served in kind of an FTP format, so that's we can see the directory listing here. But yeah, picture is being served on the correct route, pic.jpg, just from the root of this. There it is. So if you wanted to, you could do, let's see, if I put an index.html in here, it'll actually behave a little more like a website. So just do h1 tag, say hello from Go. Okay, I don't even think I need to restart it. Yep, there it is. So index.html is working right there. So that's how you can, serve a basic static website using Golang.